Dokkan battle video. Turles EZA is here. Let's go ahead and get this done and let us get our hands on Turles. Definitely going to be one of the better EZA units in the game. I'm not quite sure yet if I like him better than the AGL Evolution Blue Vegeta. Because that Blue Vegeta is very, very powerful. But Turles really is quite good as well. So Turles is weak to the low-class warrior category. Now, the category is honestly pretty horrendous, I would say. Like, if we take a look at it, this is what we're capable of doing. I believe in Turles' EZA, there is reduced damage. Or, so basically, every type of damn, I can't talk. Okay, here. Every villain character right here, they all do reduced damage against Turles. And then STR characters do reduce damage against Turles. So we would want to do this, and then this would give us the roster of characters who will actually be helpful here in this sort of like EZA. This has to be very easy. I mean, I'm at stage 26, but this would have to be very easy, I think, for the majority of the player base. Because, like, look at the low-class warrior. Look how bad this is. Like, this is not a good category, right? Like, it's like... Yeah, we have some newer units like Version Z Goku. LR Bardock EZA are definitely solid, but for the most part, this category is just very, very mid. It's very stupid, by the way, that LR STR Kaioken Goku is not on Low Class Warrior. It just doesn't really make any sense. I mean, he literally has an intro animation doing the whole, like, low class can beat an elite thing. It's bizarre, right? This is what I've been using. Raditz, the thing about bringing Raditz is he's still giving a 200% leader skill to the Bardock units, which is the main reason why I've been using him. But, you know, I still could use some of these other characters. Like, there's a lot of AGL Bardocks that are on the sort of, like, friend list right now. Like, we can go ahead and jump in with an AGL Bardock. I mean, that's certainly not going to hurt at all using him. I assume most people are probably just going to use AGL Bardock to go through this. The only thing about using AGL Bardock, though, is you lock yourself out of using this guy, LR Bardock, who is the strongest low-class warrior units, right? LR Bardock, I mean, he could nearly one-shot Turles, I think. Because remember, in EZAs, you can't use multiple of the same named character. So we either use LR Bardock or using AGL Bardock. But, like, there's a number of ways you can go about this, right? You could bring AGL Blue Vegeta as a 170% Pure Saiyan lead. You could bring Raditz as a 170% Pure Saiyan lead. And then, of course, Raditz is also giving the 200% leader skill to Bardock units, right? So LR Bardock is going to have the additional buffs. So, like, Raditz, AGL Blue Vegeta, then, of course, AGL Bardock is the actual low-class warrior lead. Any of those sort of would work fine for this, right? Again, I mean, you guys can see that this Turles is not going to be tough whatsoever, right? Tora here does work pretty good, able to support, and then, of course, he is tech, so that gives him the extra advantage. It is going to be interesting to see what happens if they decide to give, like, a lot of those Team Bardock units EZAs, the Grade 8 Team Bardock characters. I think they potentially could be kind of interesting, because that tech Grade 8 Bardock, he's okay in here, right? He'll be able to do a little bit of damage. So we'll go ahead and get this stage 30 done. I will EZA Turles, and then, of course, we'll go ahead and we will test out how good our boy Turles can be after he's EZA'd. I'm going to do a lot of content with Turles today. We'll take him into the Red Zone. We'll take him into Extreme Super Battle Road. I'm probably going to do another no-item run for Movie Boss Extreme Super Battle Road with Turles, right? Because it's like, I've never gone back to do it anymore. Like, I got the no-item run done, but I didn't have the first fight in my recording. I only had the second and third fights. So I'll circle back around and get that done. Honestly, I might try and get that done before the World Tournament later tonight. All of a sudden, things are very busy, right? Because, like, the World Tournament is dropping. We got Turles here as well. Global is going to be getting a lot of sub-EZAs coming up soon. Right now, Global is getting the free-to-play EZAs later. But a huge amount of sub-EZAs and LR, Trunks, and Goten EZAs are going to be coming to Global, right? So this is a problem with Raditz, right? Leader skill is good, but like if we get double Raditz turn 1, Raditz doesn't do damage, and then we're just left with this bullshit, right? Where it just takes forever. Oh, all right, here we go. Here we go. So let's do this. Bam, boom. All right, so now Turles will get cooked. Is this all 7 links? Everything but prepare for battle. Prepare for battle is the only link not activated right there. So, I mean, this is a nasty turn for LR Bardock, right? Like, if we got this turn 1, we would one-shot Turles, right? Like, he would get turned into silly putty from this. Remember that LR Bardock is still a solid, capable unit, right? I mean, yeah, look, 8.5 right there, okay. I was using LR Bardock a little bit in the red zone. It's like he could definitely get caught and get, turned into silly putty, but I do think that Bardock, LR Bardock, like, he's better. I feel like I never really see people talk about him. He's good. He's good. The LR Bardock EZA, he's actually solid. Unlike, like AGL Majin Vegeta, I'm not really too impressed with. In LR Gohan, I'm not really too enamored with using him a lot of times. Right? A lot of the LR EZAs are just not that impressive. I do think Trunks and Goten got a pretty... Are you kidding? Dude, I actually get so frustrated with this game. You guys have to... Like, every single video, I get... Why? What is going on? Literally, every run, I get double lead. And it's especially with Raditz, where Raditz sucks. It's like double Raditz on this turn. Like, oh my god. Kill me, man. Like... We're just stuck here watching this loser do no damage. Right? Like, oh, good, man. I've really grown lately with red zone runs and, only getting, 3 runs per day in the red zone, which is stupid. My only issue with the red zone is the limit 3 times per day. I really feel like it would be, if the runs costed 200 stamina or something, I feel like that would be much better than 3 attempts per day. It's just very frustrating because a lot of it boils down to, did your rotation suck donkey balls? Oh, it did? Well, guess what? You didn't even really get 2 attempts, right? At the moment, I'm still trying to no-item Broly with the Ginyu Force theme. I've made it towards the end a couple of times, but so many of my attempts just get blown away just because by opening rotations being bad, right? Like, I wish at the very least you couldn't get double of the same lead in the same rotation. It's just so frustrating. Especially for a character like Raditz is not a slot 1 character, right? Like, if you get, like, Tech Ultimate Gohan, double Tech Ultimate Gohan turn 1 or something like that, I mean, you could deal with that because you could put Tech Ultimate Gohan in slot 1. But it's like, when it comes to Raditz, that's a death sentence in a lot of events, right? Like, Raditz having to run him in slot 1, or having one of those characters not have links, so they're just stats and get... Dude, what? Alright, man. It's hilarious, dude. It's really funny. Every run? What? Okay, man. Like, is my game cursed? Let's be real. I got nothing to say. I can't do commentary for the rest of this video. Just get me out of here, please. God. I'm glad that the best team for Turles is actually Ginyu's Terrifying Conqueror team, rather than Raditz's Pure Saiyan team. Because remember that LR Turles is only on Ginyu's team, right? LR Turles is not on Raditz's leader skill. So even though AGL Turles does have 2 separate 200% leader skills he's on right now, it's only the Ginyu one where we'll see Turles at his maximum power, right? Okay. I mean, the good news is that we should be able to finish Turles off right here. This is taking way too, like, oh god, it's driving me crazy. We should not be taking multiple turns for this damn Turles easy. Like, Turles is so weak. You should be able to see, like, how weak this Turles is, right? Like, he is very weak, this EZA. Because, I mean, they gave him low-class warrior. Not exactly a great category. So because of that, it's just allowing us to just, this event isn't really much of anything, this Turles EZA right here. I don't imagine it's going to be hard to get the title for Stage 77 or anything like that either. You probably could just use, like, the LR Gods or something like that and just easily destroy it to, like, stage 30. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I mean, we'll see. I have no idea what I'm going to go for when it comes to getting the stage 77 title. Probably we'll just use double Raditz. And just hope I don't get... Okay. Dude, this bastard... Raditz, every turn. He's got to be in slot 1. Every turn, man. Every turn. Alright, let me do this. Spam. Okay. Reasonable chance we could finish Turles off here. Especially if my Bardock would, like, double crit or something like that. Like, yeah, we'd be out of here. So, let me know what you guys think of the Turles EZA again. I don't really foresee too much difficulty with this. I feel like this one should go down pretty free for a lot of people, honestly. Maybe it would be a little bit more difficult, I guess, if it was a better category. If they did a better category, yeah, it'd be harder, right? But, like, again, low-class warrior, it's not really much. That's why there's a lot of, like, weird EZAs that use, like, revenge and stuff like that. Maybe this one could be frustrating for a lot of people, but, I don't know. I just feel like having, like, version Z and some of these characters should allow this one to go down pretty free for most people, right? At least I think. And it's like a lot of the Team Bardock, like, free-to-play EZAs, like, they're pretty good. I like a lot of the Team Bardock units after they've gotten their EZAs. I think potentially using, like, a bunch of them in this would be fine as well, right? Again, not really anything, I think, too difficult that is going to be happening here. So, there we go. Let me know what you guys think of the Turles EZA. I will go ahead and get our boy Turles done here. And we will come back with a ton of different Turles showcases and taking them into different events and stuff like that today. So, thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.